Hey peeps, how y'all doing today? Y'all doing good? That's good. Y'all know what time it is? You guessed it right. Lunchtime. It seems to be funny that we spend time together during my lunchtime. And I got lunch sitting right here on my desk. But you know what? I ain't gonna do that to y'all today. I'm not gonna eat my biscuit and my syrup in y'all face. Not today. Because I wanna do this read. I got a lot going on right now. So I'm gonna jump right into this. And today is April the 27th, Thursday. And it's 11:45 in the a.m. I'm washing. Did anything stop down there? I done washed. I'm on my 4th floor washing. I got one more load to wash. And then I'll be done washing. But it's going to take a minute to dry. Y'all know how drying do. So that's what's going on. Got my hemp over there. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, today is our half a day. And I think they're going to do a project. It's going to be a real quick project. We're going to do them wooden door hangers. And we're going to put a door hanger on the doorknobs. Doorknob hangers, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, I think it's 6 in a pack. Yeah. And then they're going to watch Pitch Perfect. They watched The Incredibles last time. So they're going to watch Pitch Perfect. So, yeah. I get my grandbabies tomorrow, y'all. And I came on today. So, you know what I'm saying? The struggle is real. I've been trying to come on. I knew I felt something happening. I felt it. I just felt it was coming. I looked at the calendar. My last period was March 6th. Yeah. So, basically, this is going to take me into May. Yeah, it's been trying to come down for the last 2 days. I thought it wasn't going to even show. It's like it was struggling. You know, my whole body is a struggle. So, yeah, it done finally showed itself, you know. I thought I would. One day, y'all, one day, if I'm still making YouTube videos, y'all will share in the good news of no more periods. So yeah, but not today. So yeah, let me get into this read. This one I'm reading, y'all. Tim LaHaye. What? Man Siege. Man, this terrible thing to waste. And I've been having, oh y'all, my eyes. I don't know if it's cause all this pollen flying around. I don't know, but it been real itchy. Ooh, I've been having some real itchy eyeballs. And normally after I use my eye drop for at least a couple of days, it'd be good. But nah, it's taking more than that. I think this like the 4th day. I'm like, and that's kind of sort of my fault. I've been going out. I normally have my shades on and something to protect my eyes. You know, hard head make a soft hand, right? Right? Hard head make a soft hand, right? I did understand that phrase, but I guess I get it. A hard head make a soft hand. Is that because you getting a whooping, you know, and the belt in your butt? I mean, that's my interpretation. Because I grew up hearing that as a kid, so I know I hit a hard head. And my mom be like, a hard head make a soft hand, and I get a whooping. So, I mean, I just put one and one together and came up with 2. I don't know what it means today as a grown-up, but, you know, everybody got their own, you know, interpretation of things. That's math. So, yeah. Let's get into this read because it's kind of lengthy and it's about evolution, y'all. This number 2. And we reading about, oh, my ass. The 5 basic tenets of humanism. They basically they beliefs. These are 5 of their beliefs, and I'm on the second one. I read atheism. Now I'm about to read evolution, and it's dark. It's supposed to rain today, so it's kind of dark and gloomy. We go on the porch. I think because the hubby put some mush down, it's like a million flies seem like it be flying on our porch. Yesterday I went outside. I felt like I was being attacked by flies. I'm like, ew. Y'all already know how I do. Just follow me. Just go with me. It's okay. Keep up. Just keep up. Just keep up. You know, if you could keep up with me, you get an award. Okay, because humanists reject belief in God. Okay, I get it. They must explain man's existence independently of God. For this, they resurrect one of the oldest religious beliefs of all time. Y'all don't know what that is? The theory of evolution. The theory. It's a theory of evolution, which can be traced back to Babylon, 2,000 years before Christ. The theory of evolution, although ancient and certainly pre-scientific, was catapulted into world prominence by the publication of Charles Darwin on the origin of species by means of natural selection or the preservation of favorite races in the struggle for life. Darwinism, as it came to be known, swept through the Western academic community like wildfire. Today, it is the foundation upon which all secular humanist education rests. I don't even remember hearing about Darwinism when I was in school. Darwin. I don't know. Psychology, the most influential discipline of modern education, totally depends on the theory of evolution. As do such fields as sociology, anthropology, political science, biology, and geology. I nailed these words, y'all. The theory of evolution exerts a drastic influence on art, music, and literature. Yeah. Okay. Humanists are committed evolutionists. Corliss Lamont explains this. Quote, biology has conclusively shown that man and all other forms of life were the result not of a supernatural act of creation by God, but of an infinitely long process of evolution, probably stretching over at least 2 billion years. We ain't gonna talk about where they get these numbers from. We ain't gonna even talk about how they probably even came up with 1 billion years. We ain't gonna even talk about that. No, we not. In that gradual evolutionary advance, which started with the lowly amoeba and those even simpler things marking the transition from animate. Why Tim LaHaye? I'm gonna look him up. Is this picture in here? Okay. Yeah. This how they look. Okay. They say if a black man had wrote this book, I'm not saying, but we keep it simple. That's all I'm saying. Simple. Simplicity.
Okay.
I'm doing my read for my video.
Read, sweet.
I'm talking about these complicated words that I can't pronounce. Like tongue twisters. I thought you fit to say amen or something, because I thought we was on the road.
You know what? I wanted to call you last time I was watching Steve Harvey. It's this lady on there, you know, they always ask Steve.
Ask Steve?
Yeah, okay. She an English teacher or whatever like that. She an older woman like that. And Steve says something, she's like, that's not correct English. Steve, you know,
She
Steve,
told Steve that's not correct English.
Yeah.
Well, she was a white English teacher, black
Old
English
woman.
teacher.
Looked like she probably old enough to be his sister or something. It's like she was in her 60s or close to 70 or whatever. She retired or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So he told her, which one of these sound right to you? I'm poor, eyes are rich. You know, like that.
I'm poor, eyes are rich.
Right, he said it like
He
that.
said, which one of them sound
And
right?
that made me think about, like you say, I'm surprised Steve ain't bust out to my look. This is the language we was taught. We ain't got to speak no.
He can't get too deep.
Oh, he be getting deep.
Well, maybe he didn't think like that.
But the
then,
black
at
woman
that
coming
time.
like that to the audience was with Steve.
How she gonna put him on blast like that? Talking about that ain't the proper
He said,
language.
I'm here to change you. He said, He said, hold on. Don't, you can't change me. He said, how do this sound? Eyes poor.
Her eyes on pole, her
poor.
eyes rich.
Right. He said like that, everybody got it.
I don't like that. Oh,
This
I
is
think
King
that's
James,
another one of my
European
pet
English.
peeves when people try to tell people,
Black people.
yeah, black people at that try
Not-
to correct
not
another
just-
black person on their
That ain't
English.
how you talk.
What? What? You could have been back then. Today they weren't even caring about how they spoke. They was just trying to get free. They was trying to survive. They had time to worry about how somebody talk. But today, what we do with our freedom, we worry about how somebody pronouncing words. We petty. I hit a moment. Let's get back into this read, y'all. Man, we pay attention. Our focus. Our mind. Man, see, there it is. People, man, is still siege. Huh? Oh, you bought me a shirt, sweetie.
I said I get my stuff.
Oh, snap, crackle, and pop.
Let me see how them pants look, somebody. Got the one
I ain't bought them can before.
Do you got
They knew. No. That's what I was trying to tell you.
I hope I got the right ones then.
The right pads. Yeah, them it. They done changed the package,
Oh.
y'all. Yeah, it's going down. How much they cost? It $6 something? You got the receipt?
Yeah, cause I got the receipt. Yeah,
It's all gloomy and stuff. Georgia was real late this morning.
Why?
I know he was falling asleep at the table. I had to Kevin like, son, you sleep over there? He was knocked out babe at the table. He didn't go to bed till like 10 something.
Hey.
And I think he was doing some math. And I think that testing, you think about, he had a 3-hour test yesterday too. He was just mentally tired.
College, he gonna be really too bored.
Oh, he gonna be burnt up when he go to college then. Cause it was like 7:20 something, and I was like, Georgie, I think he was just waking up when I said Georgie or something. Only look, he might have washed his face. I don't know, people. He probably washed his face. His face looked kind of. Did he go in the bathroom? Y'all know? Y'all weren't paying attention this morning. Oh, he did. It was like 7:40. I said, you gonna be late again, huh? You gonna have another absent on your report card. Cause he was gonna be late. I said, you got your bus card? He was like, yeah. He ain't had time to zip up his jacket bag. He was go open, grab that book bag, and he just went on out. But yeah. Watch that biscuit right there. Watch that biscuit. Watch that bread.
No, you better watch that biscuit.
You better not eat my piece of bread. We're going to be fighting up there over that piece of bread right there. Oh, like, let me move my little piece of bread over here. Sure. Let me see where I'm at, y'all. Okay. Where we at? That billion years? That took me somewhere. Okay, come on, keep up, just keep up. That's all I'm saying. Keep up. This my life. In that gradual evolutionary advance, which started with the lowly amoeba and those even simpler things marking the transition from inanimate matter to life. body was prior and basic. With its increasingly complexity, there came about an accompanying development and integration of animal behavior and control, culminating in the species man and in a phenomenon called mind. Mind is short, appeared at the present apex of the evolutionary process and not at the beginning. Almost at the finish line. That's it. And I'm gonna have to break this topic up into like sections because for some reason evolution, he have a lot to say. But I was showing y'all that picture. That's what I was doing. And I'm like, us. Well, most of us, we try to keep it simple. Why? Why not? Why not? Who trying to make life that complicated, right? Yeah, the hubby bought me a shirt, y'all. And I'm dropping stuff. Okay. So, I like everything you buy, sweetie. You always had good taste. So dang, that's
all right,
not.
I don't got skirts on. Get that. I don't know when I'm gonna get the chance.
I went to Ashley Stewart. I was looking at Ashley Stewart yesterday. Man, they got this white skirt. I think it buttoned down, and I saw this lamb blouse. I'm like, man, that'd be nice for Rena graduation. But the skirt was like $49.50. I'm like, seriously, Ashley? Who are you, Ashley? Where you come from, Ashley? I mean, it's for like 4-figure women, but like those prices though. That's why I have to get stuff like here and there from Ashley.
White woman that was overweight.
You think a white woman is up behind Ashley Stewart?
Probably so. I don't see no black woman behind. Probably got some black folks work for.
Yeah, and putting in black communities, or storing black communities and stuff. But I think, man, they had a couple of things I liked it up in there. But I liked it the white and.
They found that baby.
Yeah, I know they found that one year.
Did.
Yep, she did.
How she just in the yard by herself?
That's why I was just telling Shan. I'm like, all that. Cause I was like, I know they were saying she was missing. Then they said they found her this morning. I'm like, and it wasn't in the house. I'm like, somebody seriously killed this baby and took her outside. What's wrong with them? Who was that did that? And she was only 1. I'm like, that's Reese Poozy age. Like, it's just sad. I don't even want to keep talking about it. It makes me sad. It make my heart hurt.
It happened in their house.
And most likely it's somebody.
Stuff out their house. The police.
Somebody killed that baby.
Put her out there.
And
say she was missing.
And say she was missing. That's not right, y'all. It's just so much stuff going on in the world. You just have to stay prayed up because it's just too many calamities, issues. It's just so much. Man, my video will be an hour if I just sit up here and talk about another situation with these 2 young teen couples killed themselves, committed suicide. I mean, black, really, seriously, I'm not going to knock it. The struggle is real, for real. But it's all about your mind, people. Man, come on, man. See, our minds, our thinking, and how we cope with life. We need to learn some coping skills. That's the real deal. Because, man, it's real. It's real. But on that note, y'all, it's 12 o'clock. And of course, I don't know how long my video is. I got a load waiting downstairs on me. And I got this bread waiting on me. Y'all want to see my bread? It's a biscuit. Rena had fixed salad pasta yesterday and a biscuit. This what I'm gonna eat for lunch. It's good, Shan. It ain't hard. I just felt it. I need some more hangers. I asked the hubby to bring some black hangers home, but they ain't have none. I got the kids shirts out the layaway yesterday, so yeah. But anyway, I hope everybody. I probably will put this video up Friday, because I got too much stuff to be doing, and I don't know. It might go up today. It might go up Friday. I don't know. Y'all will see it when y'all see it. And
My bed.
yeah. So I hope everybody having a blessed Thursday, safe Thursday, and a productive Thursday. And if I put this video up Friday, and I hope y'all had a good Thursday and having a good Friday, blessed Friday, safe Friday, and a productive Friday. Yeah. So on that note, y'all, I'm out. I mean, that just done kind of messed up my train of thought, but with the baby and stuff and all that.
But I see they found. They said the mother had problems. They were just there hours before she was coming missing, and they said they had something against her before. They had a couch wrapped up or something like that, like a couch wrapped up in paper.
I don't know. We'll never know the real deal, though.
Oh, it's gonna come out. They gonna arrest somebody for that. Somebody gonna go to
Well,
jail.
they always arresting people, but all the time they don't arrest the right people.
This.
They might get the right person in this, but I'm just
It's gonna
saying.
come out, black folks.
Well, you ain't gonna never know the whole story, the whole
Right.
truth, and nothing but the truth. So help you God, truth.
Right.
They feed us what they feed us, but don't let me get in talking about this media stuff and the social media stuff
Yeah.
and my conspiracy thinking stuff and all that type of stuff. On that note, peace, love, share some, and I'll see y'all probably next week because I have my grandbabies over. I'll see y'all Monday. See y'all Monday. I'm gonna give y'all the day. I'll see y'all Monday. On that note, I holla. Bye, y'all. Hey, y'all, I'm back. This gonna be real quick.
You could do,
I just
could
had,
do better.
I just
I
had
can
like
do
a
any,
thought.
I can do any,
Cause Lena and Shan, they
anything better
downstairs
than
doing an art project for that half a day, and she was trying to tell Sharon how she should do hers, and I'm like, no, you can't tell her how she want to do hers. That's her thoughts, her idea, her project. Don't do that. And that just had me thinking about like how everybody had their own preference with stuff, with movies, TV shows, house, home decor, cars, way they dress, all that material type of stuff and stuff you buy and stuff. And you know, it is not a pet peeve, but when it's just me though, this is probably just me, you know, it bothers me when I see people try to tell other people, oh, you shouldn't wear this. You shouldn't. Why you got that in your house? That don't look right. Hold up. Wait a minute. What? That's not right. What?
You're making another video?
This going with that. What? You? Cause this messing with my time. Why you back up here anyway? And so it just made me think, like, if you like white, you like white. If you want all your walls white, you want your walls white. Who am I to say why you got your walls painted white? If I want my walls black, I'm not gonna do that though. But it's something wrong with that. Seriously. Because what we need to understand is God created us uniquely. We have our own unique makeup. And I could look at an art picture and be like, I might see a butterfly. Somebody else could look at the art and might see a whole totally different thing, you know? It's all about perception. And
that's the beauty of life. When God created animals, he didn't make all animals look alike. He didn't make all flowers look alike. Even with the rainbow, he didn't make the rainbow have one color. He used maybe 4, 5, 6 different colors part to make up the rainbow and everything. He didn't make trees one type of tree, just all elm trees or oak trees or maple trees or apple trees. We have all different kinds of fruits. We have all different kinds of greens. It could have been just all collard greens or all mustard greens. No, we got collard, mustard, spinach, kale, you name it. No. But we got to learn how to respect other people's perception, their uniqueness, and their personality traits and everything, And I don't think it's right for somebody to say when you decorating your house that they don't like something in your house. That's my house, and this is what I like. You don't know why I might like this. You don't know what I thought about when I picked that up, put that in my house, or bought that for my house and everything. So we need to slow our rolls. You know what I'm saying? And another thing that just kind of it don't really get me going. But why do people click thumbs down to a video? For real. How you gonna say you don't like my video? You must have watched it in order to not like it. But that moment that you saw something you didn't like, why you just didn't like? Stop watching it. What's wrong with us? Why do we do that to ourselves? To me, that's abusive. That's abusive mentality that you sat up there and watch a video you didn't like. And when the minute you see something that you don't like, I don't want to watch that no more. Instead of being negative. Because a thumbs down, I know it's an option. It's a lot of options. Cocaine an option, heroin an option, marijuana an option, liquor, all kinds of liquor. But okay, that don't mean you have to do it, drink it, or whatever, because it's there. Especially if it's not good for you or anything like that. So okay, they got a thumbs up, thumbs down, but seriously, why do people thumbs down? And that made me really think about, it ain't so much the person video, it got to be that person is the person that you're watching. What, cause they said something you don't like? Okay, that's life. I'm sure your mama probably said something you didn't like. Your sibling probably said something you didn't like. A teacher probably said something you didn't like. Okay, that's life. But seriously, thumbs down in a person video, we need to check ourselves. For real. We need to check our mental state. The man is a terrible thing to waste. And it's just like, I don't watch some videos where I be like, that's not something I would do, but I understand that's not my video. I still watches it though, because hey, that's part of this person. When I decided to watch the person, I decided to watch everything about that person. Come on, what's wrong with us? Seriously, that's something. That's something. There's something wrong with our hearts, and there's something wrong with our minds, and we need to get that right. That's what. I'm not even finna go into the whole God thing and the Bible thing, because the Bible will all be checking you about that type of stuff. That's probably why people stay away from the Bible, because it'll check you. It put you in your place, and it will convict you from that type of thinking and those feelings. Like they ain't right. Get rid of them. And we don't want people to do that. We want to feel like it's okay to do this and to be like this, to think like this, to act like this. And it's not. No, it's not. And I just needed to pick the camera back up and just put that out there, you can't please people. So people that make vlogs, it's not to please you. You know what I'm saying? It's to show you my life, their life, and that's it. When do we become judge and jury over another person's life? And the Bible says you got to take the beam out your own eye in order to see clearly, to take the beam out of somebody else's eye. Basically, it's saying check yourself. Get your life right before you try to tell somebody else about, I don't really like that color. I don't really like that painting. No, you didn't buy it. I bought it. You get what I'm saying? I like it. That's why I bought it. You know? Come on. Y'all follow me. I know. I mean, this might step on people's toes, but this is what you call truth. You know, a lot of people don't like that. But the Bible say the truth should come to set us free. And that's what it's really about. We got to learn how to be kind. There is fruits of the Spirit in the Bible. Look them up. And kindness is one of them. Gentleness is another. Meekness is another. We got to learn how to. First of all, we got to have it on the inside so it can flow on the outside and flow into others on the outside. We got to be more encouraging. We got to be more, like say nice things to one another. Not say something nice and then say but I really, you need therapy. You need therapy because there's something going on. The Bible says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. There's something going on. So yeah, that's all I had to say. And again, it's 12:35. I'm out.